Hi, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and it's Tuesday, so here I am again with a new technique. I'm going to show you how I made the front of this card on this video, and on the next one that accompanies it, it's not going to be next week, it's just right after, I'm going to show you how to do this book fold. So stay tuned and get into my next video too so that you can see how to do it. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to do some of it, I have some of it done already, but I wanted to make sure that I showed you the important parts, like how to get those lights to sparkle. So, alright, let's get started. First off, you're going to have a piece of red, real red cardstock at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then you're going to need a black piece that is 4 1/4 by 4 by 5 1/4. Sorry about that. Alright, and then you run it through the black, you run it through the brick wall, and you get a really nice front. It's really hard to see unless I really manipulate this cardstock on the camera. So, alright, then you are going to, using the brightly lit Christmas thinlits, you're going to run through in gold your LampPost light here. Let me put it on here so you can see it. Isn't that beautiful? And the post itself. Now I went ahead and did that for you so that it wouldn't take so much time. So I'm going to put these aside. Then you're going to stamp on this piece of paper, so scratch. You're going to stamp the saying from the set, and using the Embossing Buddy, since I'm using gold embossing powder, you always want to use the Embossing Buddy. Alright, and let's see how well I can do this. I find if you hold on to it a little bit longer, it works. It picks up the gold much better. Oh, I can just do this. Alright, then I'm going to heat set it. Alright, so now that looks really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and run this through the Big Shot. And it looks beautiful. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to put mini dots on the back of these, and I'm going to put just regular ones on the back of this. Alright, so I need my little snips because this is so narrow. You need to cut off a piece, and you have on the minis this long strip here. Let's see, I think I need to put this in a little bit more. There we go. Alright, you have this long strip here that is not cut into minis. So what I do is I just cut a sliver off, just enough to give it some bulk. Take off the backing and just lay it on here. And you can't see it. So, yay. Alright, and then I take a mini here and a mini here. Now what else I do is I trim up, let's see if I go in between so I can get a half of a mini. Because sometimes a mini is just too big still. But that fits perfect. If you can get it in the right spot. Alright. And I cut the perfect amount because I need it on the bottom part too. Okay, I might have this one wrong, so let's look at it and see if we can see it through there. Nope. Alright, so to get the lights, what I do is I take a piece of Dazzling diamond paper and just scribble it with the marker. And I use the crushed curry, and it gives you that nice shiny yellow. So I have those cut out, but I wanted to show you out of the die set what will cut these out perfectly, and I just kind of stumbled on it, are the little presents. Here's it fits the stamp of the presents, but when you put this on, so we're going to do that real quick. I'm going to take the sticky off. There we go. My fingers. Alright, and then just stick this on. Move it over just a tad. And it doesn't show out the back side, but it fits perfectly on the inside. Let me get a piece of darker paper so you can see it better. See? You can't see it. So I'm going to do that real fast with the other one. And it's perfect. Alright, so I'm going to put glue dots on the back underneath where I just put my Dazzling diamond paper. And one right here in the middle. Sorry if you weren't seeing because I was hogging it. Alright, so then I have that one. So I'm going to turn it upside down so I don't mess up anything. Alright, so let me put a couple of dimensionals on the back of this. Whoop, hold on, I forgot. 1 second. Alright, before we do that, I want to put a piece of this beautiful washi tape across the top because it's so pretty. Alright, I'm just going to trim it and, whoa, it stole my light because I have glue dots on it. Alright, I'm just going to bend it over backwards. And then now I will put on, I just didn't want to have it interfere. And I'm using up my extra glue dots here. Alright, so let's get this off. And put this a little bit past halfway. And then put this on. And because the glue dot is there, it holds it onto this. And you don't want it popped up. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. Then I ran through with the gold this really cool piece. And I'm going to go ahead and put glue dots on the back of that, but I'm going to scrunch them up a little bit with my fingernail and then come in where these are a little bit thicker right here on the scroll work. I'm going to just put that right underneath. Come on. Okay. And now this is going to go on top of this. And I cut the wrong one. Shoot. Oh no, I didn't. Thought I did. Alright, let's go. That way you don't have to find dimensionals that small for this, because it's just going to be popped up because it's attached to this. Okay, so that's it on the front. I did add 3 of the, whoop, wrong card. I've made like 5 of these already. And you put 3 of the gold circles there, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you how to do the ribbon, because I ran out of red, and then I thought, what can I do? What can I do? And I came up with the white ribbon, and I'm going to just use the back of my thing here and bring in my Oh, here it is on this side. Okay, bring in my new blendabilities and the lighter cherry cobbler, because I want it to look more like red, not cherry cobbler. And just, and your fingers will get dirty on this because it's still a little wet when you're pulling it along. But that's okay. At least for me. You can wear gloves if it bothers you, but I'm used to getting dirty. Especially when I'm stamping. Otherwise I don't get too dirty. Alright. See, it's got a little bit on there. Alright, so how I do ribbons is I make a bunny ear and a bunny ear. And then this is where it gets a little tricky, and everyone seems to not be able to follow me, so hopefully you can. Is that I crisscross it, and then when I go to put this inside the hole, I grab it underneath and grab the knot, but let everything else flip. So this is now on the bottom. And then that way it lays much nicer. So now you have a bow. And that will go on the front with the glue dot. Alright, so let's get to the inside.